IAS 40 Investment Property. Investment property is land or building held to earn a rental or for capital appreciation or for both, rather than for use by the entity or to sale in the ordinary course of business. So if you have any land or building that is not for your business, that is the purpose is either rental or appreciation in cost, means in future you will earn profit, then it will come under investment property and the IAS will be 40, IAS 40 will be applicable. Owner occupied property is excluded from the definition of investment property. If owner has occupied some property for its personal use, it will not come under the investment property. So these properties not used by the entity in general operation. So investment property is not used by the entity in general operation. These could be spare properties rented out to third parties. This is extra property, spare property that you have rented out to the third party, or especially you bought with a intention in order to profit, in order to earn profit from the gain in value. There could be a situation where a building can be accounted for in two different ways. If entity occupies a premises but rents out a certain floor to other companies, then part occupied will be classed as property, plant and equipment as per IAS 16, with the floor rented out classified as investment properties as per IAS 40. So this is important, you can understand easily. So suppose if a company is having certain building, suppose building is having 3 floors. So 1, 2, 3. 2 floor is occupied by the company for its general business. So these two will come under property, plant and equipment. And the third floor is rented. This is on rent. So rented property will come under the investment property. Consolidated account. If a building is rented by subsidiary of the entity, then the building will be classified as an investment property in the individual account, but will be classed as property, plant and equipment as per IAS 16 in consolidated financial statement. This is because asset will be used by the group, so must be accounted in accordance with IAS 16. So try to understand this concept. We have a relationship in company, subsidiary and holding. Holding company has control over subsidiary company. Therefore, holding company has to prepare two type of financial statement. One is standalone, means only the income and expenditure of this holding company and the financial statement of this holding company, and one is consolidated. So in consolidated, the holding company is preparing a financial statement assuming that both are one company. So when the holding company will prepare a standalone financial statement, in that case the land or building given to subsidiary company on rental will be classified as a investment property. And when the holding company will prepare consolidated financial statement, in that statement the land and building that is given to subsidiary will be classified under the property, plant and equipment. Why? Because we are considering both as a single company.